How you guys doing? Ugh. It's a nice, nice night. I'm kind of kicking back, and got my Diet Pepsi and play of Tater Tots. Figure I'll come out here and then talk to you guys. Let's see, hold on, let me the message here got some okay, let's see here. Guess not. Well, I want to talk guys about myself and why I do YouTube. Well, my whole life I grew up having this issue of bottling things in, and out of the blue, could be anywhere during an event, family gathering, whatever, I would totally blow up. And I had a lot of trouble, really, because I had a lot of anger, a lot of things I've did in school. Got into a lot of fights, got suspended. I had this teacher, third grade. Third grade at Wilson Elementary here in Fresno. Name was Miss Rubino. She hated my guts. Only teacher to ever hit my guts. Why I have no idea. But when I graduated from third grade, going to fourth grade, I had this teacher, cool, nicest teacher in school. Third grade was my beginning of special ed. Oh, special education, holy shit. I had bullies. I hated bullies. I hated bullies with passion. Never cared for them, didn't like them, didn't give a rat's ass about them. So, we had this one kid, a real dick. A real dick. He used to act like he used to act like Mr. T back in the day. He name was Dwayne Mott. Dwayne Mott. He used to watch the cartoons back in the day. The Mr. T cartoon, Smurfs, all other shit like that back in the day. Every Saturday morning. Love Saturdays, love weekends. Why? No school. No school. All weekends. And around fourth grade, it got kind of worse, but it got okay for me. Because one thing, in class, nobody judged you. Except you had a couple of assholes in class. A couple of fuck-ups in class. And one thing that did bug me was that I was in fourth grade, and again, special ed. Then the term retard was being tossed around for kids that were in special ed classes and shit. I hated it. Called a retard every fucking time. Hey, dude, retard. How you doing, retard? See, back then, in school, got your ass kicked. Nobody whined. Got your ass beat. Back in the day, as kids, we had spine. We whooped your ass. Because that was the time that the principal had a wooden fucking pedal like this long. The handle like this. I remember getting my ass blistered by the principal in school. That motherfucker loved it. Mr. Stinner. Mr. David Stinner. That bald fuck. Son of a bitch. Motherfucker. Retired now, I hope. That bald fuck. Everything got okay, even throughout 4th, 5th, 6th grade. Middle school. Middle school was a school full of lame ass motherfuckers. Every student always had to lick the boots of the most popular kid. Okay, most popular kid was a blonde chick named who gives a shit. I had this little crush on this gorgeous Mexican gal, long hair. For me, nice tits. But she was in 8th grade. I was 7th grade. I used to stare at her tits in junior high. Like, damn, I would love to motorboat those things. But I was only 13 at the time. I didn't know what I was thinking. I was a kid going through the well, you know what I'm talking about. But it's time that even through high school, people working late and shit, like going to your girlfriend's house and whatnot. You guys are fucking it. You're staying over at a house, or she's staying at your house, or whatever, and you're like fucking and shit. Like, what the hell? Access to poontang every fucking time. Holy crap! But it was like for me, pussy was like an addiction. I was addicted to pussy and shit, you know, as a teenager and shit, you know. But after a while, you start to really go through the breakups. You go through the ups and downs. You go from one relationship to another relationship. It's like you had this one douche. Sorry. You had this one douche. Always found a way to break you and basically break up your relationship. Okay, and I remember the guy's name, Santiago Pena. Now he's a fat bastard now. Fat bastard with a big old head and shit. But when I graduated, I was about 19 years old. I went an extra year. I kind of fucked up in between my sophomore and junior year. I kind of fucked up a little bit because I did class my sophomore year. Kept ditching class, which was my fuck up. And I mean, people ditched, but they did so much that they just seemed to disappear. After a while, you learn that they dropped out of school. Why? Why? All of a sudden, I mean, but my final year was very important to me. I buckled down. I needed to. I was not going to go an extra year of high school. No. So I went a fifth year. My following year was my fifth year. I graduated. I was happy about it because after going through a lot of shit, I went through, finally graduated. And for a couple of years, I kind of did nothing. Just kind of sat around, listen to radio, watch a ball game, kind of pondering on what I want to do with my life. I went through a relationship that went very sour. Really, really sucked. I mean, really sucked. And I had a lot of anger issues. A lot of it because I was on two medications that were not a good combination. One was Haldol and remember Haldol and clonidine. Man, I was an ass during my sophomore year of high school. I was an asshole to everybody. I was like a monster on acid. You would not want to be around me. And after a while, I wanted off. I wanted to be a normal me that wasn't an asshole to everybody. I wanted to be that good guy again, you know. And with a lot of, hey Jenny, how you doing, darling? I went through a lot on medication. I mean, clonidine was gone. I was like gone. But I was still on Haldol. The Haldol really had a very bad side effect for me. One of the side effects was my throat started to swell, my jaw locked, and I couldn't breathe. And I mean, it is. You go through life being on these medications, but the thing is, I was diagnosed with Tourette syndrome when I was younger. I had the symptoms in grammar school, but it wasn't until my freshman year that I was diagnosed with Tourette's. I didn't know what it was. Nobody knew nobody in my family knew what it was. But it was a neurological disorder. Now these days, you got these kids on psychotropic drugs these days. And just really, and I mean really, on psychotropic drugs. And so, I mean, I got done watching a Steve Hughes comedy skit where he talked about how these SJWs and these snowflakes, these PC pussies and shit, these free speech stomping cocksuckers get so offended. So offended. I mean, what happened to sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me? When did sticks and stones break my bones became irrelevant? Back then, kids would say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Here's one. I'm rubber, you're glue. Anything that says to me, back off me, it just sticks to you. Wow. I wonder who came up with that shit. Probably a PC cock-sticking professor and shit. You know, remember, kids, always remember to say, if someone was rude to you, I'm rubber, you're glue, and then you say to me, back off me, it's just on you. Wow. Ain't that a bitch? But instead of that, okay? Instead of that, back then, I mean, for example, Married with Children, one of my favorite shows of all time. Imagine if somebody come out and said this shit that Al Bundy said today. You have people call the police because I'm being offended. Hello? I get offended all the time by boy bands. You know, models trying to have a singing career to further their lame lifestyle. No, dancing like girls and shit. Yeah, they're on television again. Yeah, they're all white this time, and the one of them is wearing assless chaps, and also wearing a strap-on, and has a brunette up his ass. Yeah, I'll be out for minutes. Okay. Well, but the thing is, kids in my time, holy shit! If you say anything, man, there'll be a big old fight, dude. I mean, fuck. These days, you say anything, all of a sudden, I'm offended. So what? Nothing happens. You're offended. Big fuck. We're all offended. So what? You're a dick. You have to really ask the questions on why did Nike take down the shoes with Betsy Ross and the American flag on it? Because one fucking asshole Colin Kaepernick, complained to Nike, "Those shoes offend me." Suck my dick, Colin. Yeah, swollen Colin Kaepernick. Holy crap. Really? So, you ask this question, you're like, okay. Back in my time, nobody got offended. If you got insulted, you walked away. Big deal. If you're offended, you got insulted, fuck you, go take a walk. But these days, you can be offended over anything. I mean, Rick and Morty, for Christ's sakes. It's a cartoon. It offends me. So what? I like cartoon. Asshole. But you have to understand, you don't really have to be offended by anything. Okay? Look, I want an Eagles hat backwards. Does that offend you? Huh? Does it offend anybody? Does my shirt offend anybody? It's a Giants shirt. I mean, two tots. Am I offended about that? I don't hear you. So, how many of you remember carrying a pager in school? A little box of beeper shit, payload, whatever. Probably not. Probably too offended by the term paper, pager, or beeper. I mean, shit. I remember kids in school used to carry them in school. Girls wear them. Girls would have in their purse and shit. If a girl lost her purse, oh, look at that pager. Mine now, fucking bitch. But I mean, we even had two teachers. We had two teachers, in a relationship, you know, that were as they sing each other. One did PE, one did art class. Nothing wrong with that. We all knew. I mean, we had openly gay students. Don't give a shit. If that's your lifestyle, hey, more power to it. Nobody complained. Back then, nobody complained. Nobody said anything. Nobody said a damn thing. You kept to yourself, kept to your group, mind your own business. But now these days, they're posting shit about you on the internet. They're talking about you on your back on these chat logs. I mean, you got these kids these days that are taking pictures of you or videos of you. Then they're accusing you of shit just for a laugh or goof, but when it blows up in their face, and they realize that the person who they're talking about behind their back is about to deliver a big can of whoop ass on this bitch. Now, I gotta be honest with you. Honest. I love your thoughts. Honest thing is, the honest God, the honest thing is, kids will be mean until the end of time. Parents didn't raise their kids enough to. Parents these days didn't stick their foot up their ass. Well, let me rephrase again. Parents ain't got the balls to put their foot up their kid's ass whenever they fuck up. Why? I'm gonna write a book. No, bitch, you're tweeting. Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. It's phone. I met some good people right around 2000, around 2011. I met more throughout the couple of years. Awesome people, and the reason I do YouTube, and this is a bona fide truth here. YouTube for me is like therapy. It's therapy because I could talk a lot of shit, and I ain't got no strength telling me, well, if you talk like that, you might get in trouble. Blow me, genius. Because I know I got a lot of people on YouTube that would pretty much agree with me. Because there's a lot of assholes. Oh no. Your first troll? Not good. Trolling is like a two-sided coin, a yin and a yang. Now, I remember about a few years ago, I was playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I was doing some stuff, kind of help out on a quest here, and I was asked, "Are you a troll? Are you a troll on here?" Because it didn't take until 2013. Okay, 2013. When I was playing GTA 5. And there's a character that was explaining of what a troll is. A troll is a joker on the internet. Now, there are different types of trolls. There are jokers, and there are trolls that have a continuous reputation on pissing someone off. Like, you're mad, bro. You're mad, bro. You're mad, bro. Kind of like the 4chan thing. You're mad, bro. You're mad, bro. You're mad, bro. It's kind of shit, you know. I had a few trolls for the past couple of years and shit, so didn't bother me. But it was out of. I mean, if it's sarcastic, no problem with that. No problem. If it's sarcasm, hey, more power to you. I think sarcasm is kick ass, you know. But if there was any kind of issue, okay, if you're offended by a troll, someone trolling you, okay, just for the hell of it, okay, just for the hell of it, just to see how far they could piss you off, okay, no bullshit. Now, if I was on my phone, on my computer, or on my tablet, I could be on Twitter, I could be on Facebook, I could be on Snapchat or Instagram, any platform. Really trolling people, just to see how far I could piss them off, you know. On here, I troll people almost all the time, but I really do it now because I like to see people get trolled for a comedic reason, not where someone gets offended so damn bad they're pissing their pants and running to their mommy. Mommy, I pissed myself. And she's in there listening to 50 Cent. Don't care. Change your own diaper. Go fuck yourself. Me, I'm more of a Rage Against the Machine kind of guy. I love Rage Against the Machine because those guys kick ass. Zach Rocha is a awesome frontman for Rage Against the Machine. Try listening to Kill in the Name of, or Guerrilla Radio, or The Ghost of Tom Joad, Joad, Tom Joad. But as a individual, collective, society, community, being offended don't mean the world coming to an end. Okay, it's not. As an individual, collective, society, community, you name it. Being offended ain't gonna hurt you. Being offended don't mean the world coming to an end in 12 fucking years like that fucking New York Congresswoman said. She's doing it because she said it because she wants to try to get this Green New Deal patent, which totally failed. Okay? Failed. She's 29 years old. She's a cunt from New York. And plus, I paid her $50 for drinking a hand job. But it's still, I ain't got the hand job. Just kidding. I wouldn't pay her to suck my dick, so whatever. But you have to understand that as a individual, as a collective, society, community, as life itself, we're going to be here 12 years? No. We're going to be here for a long time. Then she says, well, Florida ain't going to be here in 10 years. Bitch. The world's fine. It's the people that's fucked. For you, AOC, the wheel's still moving, but the gerbil is dead. and my thoughts on Ilan Omar, the chick from Minnesota. Yeah. Yeah. but but the thing is, see, the world's fine. The world will evolve. And over time, humanity be gone over time. As a world overpopulating, no, it's not. It's that simple to say, to hear someone say, well, we're not going to be here for 12 years because of global warming, climate change. Bitch, it ain't climate change, okay? It's seasonal weather change, you fucking cunt. Okay? There is no climate change. Climate change does not exist. It's been invented by dumbasses who only care about their money that they have in Wall Street. You fucking bitch. It's no wonder your mother went to Florida, okay? New York became so expensive, your mother went to Florida, you stupid twat. It's that simple. When can you left-wing cocksuckers understand? Nobody believes in this climate change bullshit. Global warming bullshit. It's global cooling for the last 20 fucking years, you stupid bastards. It's the weather that's changing because it's season time. This month on the 21st, it's the end of summer, you brain fried gin-soaked waffle heads. Climate change don't exist. Global warming don't exist. If it does exist, then it's man-made global warming. Simple as that. Man-made global warming. So, you gotta understand. Back then, you talk shit, someplace whooping your ass. You talk shit, you talk some goofy shit. I'm offended because I'm offended. Why? They said some goofy shit. So what? You're offended, so what? You're offended, so what? Nothing happens. If I was offended, you're a dick. Look, for the last 30 years, okay? For the last 30 years, well, longer than that, let's say, throughout the years, people have said some goofy shit. People have said some strange shit. People have said some really crazy shit, some stupid shit, some funny shit, some shit. And you get offended over something that's goofy, crazy, whatever it is. I mean, what if it was goofy, crazy, funny, you name it? that never really offended you, but you said it anyway because you want to join the I'm offended club. Right? Because you want to join that club where I'm offended too. Why? Now they're throwing out the term white supremacists. Okay. Alright. Let me here. If you want me to call me that, fine. But, I farted. I may look white, but I'm half white. What's the other half? I'm half Mexican, motherfucker. I've never been called a racist. I've never been called a homophobe. I've never been called a white supremacist. I was never called a racist. Why? Because I tell it like it is. I'm a father. I'm biracial. I may look white, but I'm half white, half Mexican. Okay? Simple as that. I'm a father. I'm a father of a trans son. My son is transgender. I support my son, and if you ain't down with that, I personally got 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself. I support my son. I'm not homophobic. I'm not racist. I'm none of those things at all, period. Because I tell it like it is. I hold nothing back, period. For me, I'm a, how you say, I'm a guy with heart. I'm a guy whose parents that taught me to think for myself. Look both ways before crossing the road. Think before you act. Think before you say anything at all. I have friends. I have awesome friends. I have friends that live across the country. I have a friend that lives in Virginia. That's Kurt Zero. I have a friend in Tennessee, Tin Man. I have a friend in Nebraska, Genevieve. I have a friend that's Alicia, friend named Jenny, pretty cool. And I have friends here at home. They're pretty cool. And they are the most awesomest friends I ever have. And I even have a friend, Rob, in Arizona. Music guy. And they are the coolest people that I'm happy to know. Once in a while we'll get together, we'll talk about a certain issue, and we will talk about it for as long as we possibly can. to get the message out there. We know the world ain't ain't no better roses. It's pretty much like a fart in a thunderstorm. Smelly but shocking. Do you know why there's a cock on the weather vane? Because if there was a cunt, the wind would blow right through it. Think for yourself. College is no more than an overpaid daycare center. Colleges across the country, across this world, are nothing more than a bunch of overpaid daycare centers for adults who act like a bunch of fucking babies. That's all it is. Think for yourself. I mean, you really gotta ask the question. What's college? Answer. An overpaid daycare center of fucking young adults acting like a bunch of fucking babies. And if you ain't down with that, we got 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself. Simple as that. Simple as that. No bullshit. See here. See if my body can. See here. Let's see if zero's up. Let's see, where's 0? Let's see, up. Nope. So now I realized a long time ago that PC culture ruins everything. It ruins fucking everything. You got these dumbass college bureaucrats of this overpaid daycare center of sniveling little bitches in their 20s complaining, what about me? What about me? Or pour me. Pour me a drink, nigga. This pour me this, pour me that. Shut the fuck up and grow a pair of balls, for Christ's sakes. Get a fucking spine, motherfucker. The world does not evolve around you sniveling little bitches, okay? All you're doing is going to school called an overpaid daycare center for you fuckers complaining about, we need to get the dean to resign. Why? Because he ain't licking your fucking boots? No. His job is to make sure you fuckers are in line. His job is to make sure that things are getting done. You complain because the dean's an asshole. Yeah. Most deans are assholes because they're part of the college bureaucracy. Why? Because most colleges these days are left wing. Left wing. That's all it is. An overpaid daycare center full of 20-year-old dumb fucks who worries about, what about me? Well, fuck you. Quit complaining. You're not gonna pass go. You ain't gonna collect your $200. So go fuck yourself, okay? The world doesn't evolve around you. Jobelina or Moesha or Felicia. The world does not evolve around you at all. The world is big enough for everybody, okay? Not just you sniveling little cocksuckers, okay? You're going to school. Go to school. Get your degree, okay? When you graduate, roll that thing up and shove it up your ass. Because nobody cares about what you fucking think. Because if I wanted to see this shit, I can imagine you fuckers complaining like a bunch of Teletubbies and shit. Wow. Wow. Good tater tots. You never. It has been art class, and the teacher was going to have a live nude model, okay, a live nude model on the show. Then all of a sudden, holy crap, the students went and became offended because they got all buttered because the art teacher will have a nude model in the classroom, so you could draw a sketch of this nude model. Now, at that time, I mean, colleges now, parents now actually want their money back. Parents are now realizing their own offspring, their own children who are going to these colleges are wasting money. Parents are realizing they're wasting money on sending their kids to a overpaid, overpriced daycare center because the kids went from young adults to back to children again. Think. And it's so not worth it. See? I'm happy my son's going to a good school to become a pharmacy tech. And he's enjoying it. Simple as that. It's a great time. Because my son went to a community college a couple of years ago. Well, not a long time ago. About a year ago or so. The teacher was an ass. The teacher was very homophobic. What I like to see at these overpriced daycare centers. Stop politicizing. Simply stop politicizing everything. College is a place where you, as an 18 to a 22-year-old, can expand your mind and not be a fuck up. Understand, free speech is for everybody. And to you assholes in these overpriced daycare centers, your free speech cannot stifle someone else's free speech. It does not work that way. It never has. And never will. Because now, again, hate speech is still free speech. If you're offended by it, tough shit. The world ain't going to come to an end in 12 years, like what AOC said. Fucking cunt. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. If you got a problem with that, or if you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself. That's simple. Nothing happens to you. If you're offended, big fucking deal. And nothing actually happens to you except you feel it. You're about to piss yourself and you need your safe space. Now, ladies, at these overpriced daycare centers, yeah, I'm talking to you cunts. You feminist, third-rate feminist. I'm talking to you cunts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, you got these overly sensitive feminazi cum catchers in the ears of the dean, in the ears of the professors and shit, you know. It's okay for them to have a little powwow. Okay. But when guys need a support group to deal with men's issues like work violence, male suicide, PTSD, and other men's issues, and then they talk about it. It seems that the feminazi cum catchers are on the ears of the socialist leftist ass clowns. Kind of feel like, no, ain't gonna happen. Well, you constantly need to realize men have problems too. Men have problems too. You ain't the only trouser stand at the overpriced daycare centers. So fuck off. Simple as that. If there's issues you need to talk about, let it happen. It don't concern you. Fuck off. It's therapy. Simple as that. Fucking therapy. I'll be here all night. Everybody has problems. Everybody has issues. If there's going to be a support group, allow it to happen. Because maybe you don't quite understand the issues. You think you do, but actually you fucking don't. Okay? You think you know guys good, you don't. Common sense says, fuck off. Kiss my ass. Bite me. Men have issues. Women have issues. But here's the thing. I like to call it you left-wing feminazi cum catchers. Here's a fact. Number one. Not all women agree with you, motherfuckers. Simple as that. Women are... Do you know how much the population of feminists are? It's very low. Men has issues too. They need their support group for issues that none of you cunts don't understand. And there's a lot, and also there's a majority of women that don't agree with you motherfuckers at all. Don't. You get mad when a woman cooks for her husband. You get mad because a woman wants to be a stay-at-home mom. That's a woman's choice. It's a woman's choice. You get mad because a woman is out on the night of town with her husband, her man, her husband, her boyfriend, whatever. Big fucking deal. Big fucking deal. It's her choice. Maybe it's their choice. Simple as that. But the fuck out. Simple as that. Alright, folks. At the end of the video, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please share with friends you know, some of you know. And if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, and don't forget to hit the bell for notification. And if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. I'm Grandmaster Revan. Knowledge is free. If you ain't down with that, we got 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself. Peace out. I'm Revan. You're not. Fuck you. I'm out.